to our Darkest Dungeon stream. We're going to go ahead and get back into our hamlet. Let me just get everything completely set up here and we'll get going. Give me one moment. I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble right now. Give me 1 second.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get everything together. But yeah, we're on week 15, so we're doing pretty well. And we've had a couple deaths, you know. It's been rough on our little village, but things are getting better. We're slowly building ourselves up. Alright, so we need to do some recruitment, and then we're going to get everything together. Here, all treatment facilities free. Okay, so did we already do this? Yeah, we already did this before.
Welcome to the hamlet.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Let me take a look at the chat. Alright, so we've got a full roster right now, but we've got a whole bunch of garbage people, so... let's see who's in the stage here, see if we've got anybody good, and then we'll go on a mission. Hey, Frog Rammer, thanks for the follow. Alright, so let's see what she's got. Light sensitive. Well, screw you. I already don't want to deal with that trait. Stress eater. This guy could be okay, but we already have 2 pupper guys. Gugh. He's got good moves. Skilled gambler. Oh, that guy's pretty worth it. So let's see if we can find space for him. Who's got garbage traits? Let's take a look. Paris, what do you got going on? Winded. Here. You can probably go. I don't want to deal with you, Mawbank. That's a pretty rough trait. Fear of mankind.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Right. So let's see what kind of missions we've got. I'm a little quiet in relation to the game sounds. Yeah, I had to turn the gain down because I was streaming a tournament the other day. Let me know if that's better. Do we have a full veteran party now? We do have a full veteran party. I want to get some of the bosses revealed in some of these other places, though. What do we got? Common. That's pretty okay. That is one of my favorite trinkets. So let's do that one. Let's build a low-level party and level some more people up. What do you got? I haven't seen a Crusader in a hot minute. You're pretty rad. Let's get you in there. Let's get... I want to get another... You need another leveled up healer. So let's get her in there. Where's that guy I just got? Let's get him as tank number 2. Yeah, that looks pretty good. But yeah. Alright, so that looks like a pretty solid party. I'm not going to belabor it too much because let's just get in. We're starting to get a lot more trinkets, which is good. So let's get some trinkets together. You're going to be my up front person, so let's go ahead and...
Welcome to the hamlet.
Welcome, Dysnomic. Do I have the bleeds on her? I do have the bleeds, so let's get the let's get the bleed trinket on you. Do I have anything that gives speed? Let's just go ham. You're high level. Let's just do glass cannon, tons of damage on you. Yeah, the Rampart shield. Let's get that on you. Where's the protection? There it is. Get the protection stone on you. Let's get your dodge up. Let's get the solar crown. And for you, let's get the holy and the other solar crown. Alright. So we've got a team together. Yeah, one of the biggest things that I thought of when there's a Mike Mignola, like the art influence is there. There's also the artist that did the most recent Doctor Strange standalone. Hang on, it's Doctor Strange Way of the Weird artist. Give me 1 second. I want to look up who the artist is. Chris Bacalo. His art is like so incredibly close to this. It makes me wonder if he did the art direction for it. If you look that up, it's pretty incredibly close. But yeah, so this is a apprentice level. It's medium, so let's go ahead and just get to the provision and get to it. A lot of this game is the planning, but I know you all don't want to just watch me like look at trinkets for 25 minutes. So we're going to need 8 torches for each. So short is 8 torches, medium is 16 torches, long is 24 torches base. One of the big things in this game is you want to try to like take as little as possible so that you have more room for treasure and so that you are more profitable. This one is especially bad because we have to carry these 3 quest items. So let's do it. Once we get in, I'm going to rename after the people who are just now following. I've got Frog Rammer in there, but what was the name? It was Sin something. If you could just drop your name in chat, you're going to get a character named after you.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Okay. So, Frog Rammer, do you want to be named after a Berserker, a Tank, a Plague Doctor, or a Cleric? Yes, Baldur has passed. So let's rename. That's gonna be Frog Rammer. Nice. Love that. Love that stress hit early. Okay, we're still at Radiant Light. We got the surprise. That's good. I just realized I only put 1 holy character into a run in the ruins, which is not ideal from a strategy perspective. Yeah, I named one of the characters after my cat and he didn't make it. Let's Iron Swan. Come on.
Another
Yeah.
one falls.
So these guys in the back do a ton of extra damage, so you definitely don't want them sticking around.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Alright, so let's go ahead. Now, the Plague Doctor doesn't do a lot of damage,
Executed with
nor
impunity.
do they have exceptionally strong heals. But one thing that they do have is the ability to remove status effects, which is not insignificant in this game. Yeah, let's just finish him off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Faint hope blossoms. Alright, so is the sound coming through better now? I want to get a few more dark trinkets as well, so that we can start doing dark runs and I can show you guys, all you fine people, the really crazy crap. Did I miss both of them? That's exceptional. Alright, so anybody who... We've got 3 as of yet unnamed characters in this party. Anybody who wants to chime in chat can get a character named after them. You can watch your character progress through my roster and go insane, or die, or reach higher levels, depending on how things shake out. I'm really not comfortable with the amount of stress we've already had laid on in this round. But, you know, we're going to keep doing it. Alright, this time, there we go. There we go. Yes, yeah, of course you're gonna, whew. So as I think I've mentioned before, the AI in this game is pretty smart and will focus on whoever is currently struggling or has the most damage on them.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's really interesting because unlike other game, like this game doesn't have to cheat to beat you. It's just smart. Like it presses your weaknesses and just like dog piles on the weakest character, so it's much more likely to. There we go. So that guy was gonna skip a turn since I didn't have the ability to really do good damage to him. Alright,
Annihilated.
so, Boneth here, the Hellion, she is like 2 levels higher than everybody else, which is why she is basically our ace in the hole in this run, and she's just tearing through all of the baddies, because she's got upgraded weapons, and I think everybody else is a base level character.
From our lands.
So we're already running out of room for treasure, so I really hope we find one of the places that we need to purify so we can get these quest items out of our inventory.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We're doing better on money than we were for a little while, so that's good. Yep, of course. Of course you're gonna go after him. Why wouldn't you? We might have to camp soon. Just to get stress off of our manhunter here. So, one of the reasons I really like the Hellion in this game is because of their move Iron Swan. Some of your highest damage dealers that don't do damage over time tend to be your frontline heroes, but a lot of times their abilities are limited to attacking people in the front 2 lines. Hellion has this ability called Iron Swan that enables a frontline character to attack a backline character with a high rate of crit. And that's just very good. Like, it's just super good for the Hellion to be able to jump and attack the stressors in the backline and have a high chance of critting them, because the backline characters tend to have the lowest resistances. So they're more vulnerable to physical damage because they're not usually getting hit by it. So again, strategic elements here are about building a party. Because other areas besides the ruins have stronger, more physically imposing characters in the front lines or in the back lines. So it's not as advantageous to use Iron Swan in dungeons that don't have casters in the back line.
Press this advantage. Give
So
them
this
no
guy
quarter.
should be dead, but it's not going to matter because we're just going to
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright.
Remind yourself that
Suit of
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Nice. Okay. I think we're just going to camp here. Because I'm
Gathered close.
really
in
not feeling
tenuous
great
firelight, and uneasy
about how much strength he
companionship.
has. We got to get some stress off of him. Yeah, Sanctuary. Alright, we didn't get it down as much as I would like. Hey, Shens, how's it going? Alright, let's get her back into position 1 where she's going to have that buff. So, sorry we didn't have any streams this weekend. I was at a Netrunner tournament. The DC Regionals came in 8th place out of about 40, so I'm pretty proud of that. Made the top
Packs
cut.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
One of my my friends, Laura, actually came in 3rd at the tournament. So it's pretty exciting. Because I'm in Insomniac Superman Confus, unlike you. Nice. So we get one of those. So it's worth noting that on these types of quests, if you get the game for yourself or if you've played it, you have a high likelihood of encountering the collector because your inventory is chock full of extra items. Cha.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. As long as you're not putting stress on him, I'm good for it. Yeah, you're gonna attack him again, because why wouldn't you? I'll be streaming for a little while. Not exactly sure how long, but probably at least an hour or two. Man, she is just carrying the team. This guy can't. Frogrammer, you can't land a slash. You can't land a slash to save your life.
This expedition
All right,
at
who's
least
got the highest
promises
stress?
success.
Yeah, you disarmed it. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know you feel faint. It's fine. You'll survive. You're a man-at-arms.
As the light gains purchase,
okay.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alchemy table. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to Google it. I do not remember what this one is. Torch or medicinal herbs. We actually have those. What? Oh. Hey, look, I made money out of medicinal herbs. Alright, so DOT's on the back line. Yeah, use the cup on the weakest guy, it's fine. I like how the theme here is that we spill blood, like, weird wine on you, and it stresses you the hell out, because you're like, why is this guy pouring wine on me? Let's see if we can finish this person off before they attack. Should have probably just gone for the stun. Let's see if we can get it. Oh no, we can just get the kill apparently. Iron Swan. Yeah. Alright. So let's do that.
A singular strike.
Yeah, you crit that corpse. This guy should be just dead. Yep.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We are quickly running out of
trifling
space.
victory, but a victory nonetheless. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, so that side hallway leads to like nothing. So we're not gonna go. We're kind of having a not super great run as far as damage control. So we will double back and get that curio in that hallway, assuming the actual primary quest goes well from here. If anybody has any questions, or if you're like new to the game, please feel free to ask. Just put it in the chat. Alright, so we got the blights on. I think we could probably use a group heal. Ah, yeah. When the crit heals just so. Yep, you're gonna fire on everybody. These guys are no joke. The like bandit people. Alright. That's a pretty good hit for you. Like 0 level.
Destroyed.
Okay, so let's see if we can finish that guy off. Yeah. So, like a lot of other team-based things like tactics and stuff, we always want to make sure that our opponents get as few turns as possible. So we want to focus fire and try to arrange our attacks in such a way that we're either killing or stunning people so that they get as few turns as possible. Right? Because that's the best way to mitigate damage. Nice.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Nice. Some books. Nice. Precise Striker. That's such a good trait. Plus 3% crit on melee skills. What? another fork. I love when we have all these forks. So we get to spend resources going down multiple directions.
Well performed. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, is it like the super torch? That's really cool. Alright. Yeah, we got some scouting. That's nice to get. Oh, let's go this way, because this game likes to put things right at the end of a... Well, here's the last one. So we're technically going to be done. But we can keep exploring for treasure. There's our hunger check. Man, there's a lot of alchemy tables this time.
The light, the promise of safety.
Use a shovel. Keep on going. Lock display cabinet. Let's have her do it. Yeah, it's dropped. Of course it is. Come on, please be have there be a chest in here. Nothing. Woo. Okay, well, let's head back the other way. See if we can find any treasure.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
But yeah. I can't believe it. Nobody wants to be a man at arms or a hellion or a healer. We've only got Frogrammer in here. Or should it be pronounced Frogrammer like programmer? I just assumed it was meant to be pronounced like frog. Okay, so let's stun this guy.
Precision and power.
Let's stun this guy. Let's get the bleeds on that guy. And then let's get the blights on that guy. I was hoping that would finish you. Ugh. Yep.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And I accidentally clicked a dead body. You'll save your rant on why it's a problematic term.
So too will resistance.
Whoop. Noticed it too late. That was my
Cruel
own fault.
machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
We're getting greedy, searching for more treasure. I'm hoping that one of the things that you're all gonna get to see in this game is just me getting punished for hubris. My original run through, I got punished so much. I had like 40 or 50 people in my graveyard because I just never knew how to bail out. And this game will punish the shit out of you if you don't know how to evaluate risk. Alright, Iron Swan. Yeah! Potatoes. Alright. Of course. What's the light level like? Okay, we're still at Radiant Light. Alright. Please heal her. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. So we're seeing a lot of it in this one, that they really like to dogpile on whoever is either weakest health or weakest sanity. Usually anybody who's a caster that does stress, they're going to be prioritized initiative-wise to go first. Nice. Ugh. That was some very weak sauce. Yeah, I know you need a bandage. I didn't get any bandages because I'm cheap, okay? Boneth. Alright.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and
Hell yeah.
driven into the mud.
That was worth it, and I didn't get punished. So, let's go ahead and bail. That was a very good run. Nice. Warren Scrounger. Nice. All positive traits so far. That's not terrible. We can live with that. So, got people a bunch of new EXP.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Oh, so we can do another runes quest. We can do that other boss. Because we have the plus 33% XP in runes on the next quest and plus 15 damage on the next runes quest. So that's pretty rad. I think we'll do that then. But before we do that, let's do some party management. Let's sort by stress. Here. I don't know why it's doing this weird sort thing where if people are actually... Hey, hang on a second. Alright, so let's get people into stress management. Alright. Balder, you can't get in my lap right now, buddy. Balder. So you'll notice that as people get higher in level, they get more expensive to fix. Alright. So, let's decide which boss fight we're gonna do. Okay. The Prophet. I'm trying to remember what his deal is. I think the Prophet is the one in the church. So, I think I'm gonna need a lot of backline stuff. And maybe... No, I don't think I need bleeds. Yeah, Oh no, he's the one who makes the church collapse on people. I need an occultist for this. What's my highest level occultist? Sort by level. Well, my highest level occultist that can actually go on this quest. because it's a green level. Oh right, my cultists like all died. So we're gonna need to get Weakening Curse on this guy, but he can be our go-to. And then we've just got to support. We need to support that strategy. So we'll get Fireburn's Paper with us. We'll put him in the front line. What's going on? Yeah. Occultists have not been very long for this world. Do I want a proper healer as well? These are tough calls. Let's get Confos in there. And then we got to do some modifications. Thanks for joining us, Bobageddon. You are going to get a character named after you. Who do we got in the party that's not named? So you can either be a werewolf or an occultist. Let me know which one you would prefer. We need to do some party upgrades. All right, so you chose most wisely. So Bobageddon. All right. I kind of want you to have Grape Shot Blast, so let's get the Grape Shot Blast in there. Duelist Advance is a good one in a pinch, as is Pistol Shot. Let's get Bassett in there. We need, for this, we need to have Weakening Curse. We'll upgrade the heal. We'll put the Vulnerability Hex up. Yeah, actually all of it seems good. Let's just get all of that. Costing us money investing in all these people. But this is what you gotta do when you want to do the boss fights. Let's see if everybody's weapons are upgraded. He's good. He's good. Confus, you need an upgrade. Bassett, you need an upgrade. So the weapons and armor is what increases your HP and your defensive stats. Okay, Baldur, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just elbow you, but you keep trying to climb up into my lap. And then this increases your base damage on the tables for all of your abilities. Alright, so that's done. Kool-Aid dispenser. No, it's like, he's got like a bong. It's just like, check out my super cool bong. Like, oh right, I can switch the outfits. What? Confos, let's take a look at your outfits. Yeah, we could do that. Sweet, sweet red. Alright. So, we're going to need... The Occultist is going to be our savior in this boss fight. I already know. I have, you know, the secret knowledge. Do I not have a stun trinket right now? That would be awful. Oh, no, there it is. Stun charm. So, this boss is going to do a ton of damage with, like, area of effect spell. So we need somebody to basically spam Weakening Curse and draw his damage down low enough that we can actually survive the fights. So that's what we're going to do. Because I've got hidden forbidden knowledge. So we're also going to put dodge on him to make him much harder to hit, because he is our most important character this game. Bobageddon, you're going to get the protection. And that. Confus, you're going to get the damage stone. And do I have anything else that will bring your dodge back up to a more favorable rate? Yes, we'll reduce your crit by a little bit to get your dodge back up. We already did Basset, Confus, and then let's do our tank. And then just get a protection stone. Yeah, protection stone. Alright, so we're good to go there. We've got a party together. I'm not going to do any building upgrades right now because we really don't need them. Oh, I didn't check. Hang on. I didn't check the caravan. Let's see what we've got. That one, she's not great. What do you got? Flawed release. It's not terrible. What about you? Anything? Ruins Phobe. You're a holy hero that's scared of where the undead are. I love it. Yeah, all these people are garbage. So, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do the Prophet. We've got our trinkets. Let's go ahead and provision this. It's a medium, so we're gonna need 2 shovels. Let's get a key, because there's probably gonna be at least 1 treasure chest. And then get the food. And then what else do we want? We don't have a plague doctor, so let's get at least 1 bandage and 1 anti-venom, and then let's go.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Yeah, so one of the neat things about how this game is structured. Oh, did I not change their abilities before we came in here? Because that would be super rough. Oh, thank God. They changed it so you can fix it once you're in the game. And you've just got the same abilities you've always got, so lock display cabinet. Whoop.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice. Journal entry. So you uncover the story of this game by fighting the different bosses and learning about what your ancestor did to mess everything up.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
Alright, so let's go ahead and stun this guy.
A singular strike.
Freaking tempting goblet. Bobageddon, you got first blood in this fight. Let's do Grape Shot Blast.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Stun or kill. Kill works too. See if we can move this guy out of position. Yep. That's good. Alright. I unfortunately don't have anything super productive to do, so let's just heal.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So, we have a decked out party with higher skills.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
With higher skills, so... Oh, there's treasure there. Yeah, we'll go there. So these fights, since this is a lower level dungeon, after this I'm going to probably move on to a veteran level dungeon.
Gold, trinkets
just so
and baubles.
all of you can see what happens when this really gets going. Yep, you can shoot us all you want. Alright, so let's do the Blight Vomit on those guys. Hey, that's not very nice, okay? Okay. So let's do Retribution. Let's hit that guy. Because since we've got two characters in their party that likes to attack everybody, he's going to end up getting a lot of free attacks out of that. Yeah, I know you're bleeding. You got the bad heals from our friend here.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Gotta get those tentacles in there. Whoop! Counterattack.
A powerful blow.
Alright, that guy's dead. Yep. Oh,
Death waits
that's
for the
not good.
slightest lapse in concentration. Press this advantage.
That
Give
should
them no
finish that
quarter.
guy, yep.
Confidence
Whip 'em with the
surges
chain.
as the enemy crumbles.
So I don't know if everybody has seen, but the
Foolish
new
cause.
DLC they released what the
Brought
new
low
class
and
is going to
driven
be,
into the mud.
and it's going to be a flagellant, where it's somebody who wants to be at
The way is lit. The
low
path is
hit
clear.
points, wants to be
We
at high
require
stress,
Only the strength to follow it.
and it gets all of these insane damage bonuses when it's basically right on the edge of death, which is really kind of a neat idea. All right, so yeah, let's do it. Yes, it stresses everybody out. All right, so let's kill that guy.
A
Hey,
dizzying blow
come
to
on.
body and brain.
Oh, yeah. Feels good.
Such
What is
a
with all these
terrible
crits?
assault cannot be left unanswered. executed with impunity.
Running out of room. I guess we'll get rid of that money stack for now. Let's camp real quick.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors. The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, so let's start heading back. The boss has to be in the other direction.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah. I love them. Well, I say this about basically every class because every class is well designed, but I really enjoy the Abomination character. He's got very interesting design because you know, he's somebody who is basically marked as a monster and is a penitent, and he is best in like the second, third, and fourth slots when he's in his human form, and he has more of like a support role. He can only take a frontline leadership role when he's in his monster form, which I find is a very
Even
interesting, like, little bit of mechanics,
preventing passage.
reflecting story. Like when he's actually being himself, he can take the lead. Nice, 1,000 gold right there. Oh, we got a scout. Where's that boss? Another barrier. This map really wants us to have stress, which I'm not a huge fan of. There you are, you motherfucker. The collector. So the collector is a wandering boss that attacks you if your inventory is too full. But I'm managing to stun lock him and put a lot of DOTs on him, so that feels pretty good. Yeah, he's not gonna let me. The game's not gonna let me do that 3 times. Not surprising. I'm just trying to pile as much damage onto him as I can. Oh, I think I just killed him without him getting to attack
Great is
once.
the weapon that cuts on its own.
Hell yes. I've never been able to do that before. Do we think the boss is here? Probably not. No, please don't open that. Why would you do that? What trait did you have? Oh, bloodthirsty. Yeah, why would you do that? So, even, like, just, like, this is a nice boss fight enhancement. 5,000 gold in addition to whatever else we're gonna get. Alright, so the boss is not there. Which means, if it's not there, that means the boss is there. And usually, the way the procedural generation works. It tries to put them all the way at the end of hallways so that you don't get to freely skip rooms in the boss dungeon. We're doing decently on resource management, but we need to be careful because we've still got multiple rooms left to go. So we really got to manage stress, but especially damage really well because we've already camped. Alright, so can we pull you out of position? Because that would be pretty handy for us. Yeah.
Another one falls.
Let's stun that guy. Ugh. Oh, of course you get bled on the one. You only heal for 3. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Hey, leave Confus alone, okay? Come on, big money, big crits. The Big Heals fan club.
Be gone, fiend. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I know you bleed. This is what happens. Nice. So we don't have enough. Yeah, that's a weird number of food. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get some stuns all around. Stun that guy. No, come on. Oh, thank God. That is awesome. Blow. That's an awesome hit. Alright, so you shoot her. Stun that guy. Come on. No bleeds. Ugh.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. This expedition at least promises success.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave you behind, medicinal herbs. So there's a trap like literally right there. Let's have Confus, our nice rogue type character, take care of that. We're running out of torches though, and that's a problem. We gotta get moving. Yeah, these guys are no joke. They do stress damage every time they attack. So we gotta get rid of them.
Back to the pit.
Yeah. Those guys, anything that's really
As
easy to
victories
kill in
mount,
this game
So too will
is that way,
resistance.
because if it actually manages to hit you, it's going to ruin your life.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
How many rooms do we have left? We are going to be short on light. That is very problematic. Yeah, we're going to be very short on light. We might have to bail, depending on how the next couple of rooms go. Bailing on a boss fight. My favorite. Because the casters, they reduce the light level when they cast. It's pretty bad. Just heal yourself.
Be wary.
Well, we're definitely
Triumphant
taking
pride
that calming
precipitates
crystal.
A dizzying fall.
So I guess we got to do that, because that's a really good item. That's an item with no negatives. Please, 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 come on. Wow, I'm really badly running out of space here. Please let this be the boss fight. God. We don't have another shovel. It's gonna be really dark by the time we get there. This is pretty rough.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, oh, the pack has a map inside. That's really cool. I don't know. If we continue on, there's a very high likelihood that we'll just get killed. Basically, if this curio in this hallway isn't a torch, we have to bail. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go. We can't stay. That's really unfortunate. But at least we got the collector treasure. Yeah, I can't push it now with that light level.
A setback, but not the end of things.
We still made a ton of money. Well, Bassett's either got to go in and get healed right away, because
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my
the bad
failings.
gambler trait on somebody, because they will gamble away trinkets in the betting hall. Let's look at what happened. Known sheet. Nice. Alright. I'm sorry that was a very anticlimactic run. See what kind of upgrades we can do here.
Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
Oh, cuttlefish just like locked. Just locked herself in the bar. Tippler will only drink. Okay, so Confoss is just sitting out around. Let's look at the stagecoach. Deviant taste. Okay. I think I want to try, if we can, to do the Prophet again. So, let's build a new team. So we can bring good old Reggie Surcoat. All right, we gotta have an occultist, which we don't currently have. So we might not be able to do that. Let's do a veteran quest instead, because we need to either have a healed Hellions Hairpin. It's a pretty good one. So let's do a harder dungeon. Let's get Rainy Day in there. We'll get Renaud. Oh no, we can't even build a full team because of Cuddle locking themselves in the bar. Go! Lethargy, -4 speed. This is rough. Well, we can still do a ruins run. What are the other ruins stuff we got going on? That's an okay one. Everybody's favorite, Necromania. We'll get that guy in. And then hysterical blindness. Man, our teams are really batting 1,000. This is what happens. You like a big part of the strategy of this game is you end up with like these weird parties. I actually don't want this Jester in there though, because he's gonna be bleed based and it's not gonna do shit. So she needs a weapons upgrade. He needs a weapons upgrade and an ability upgrade. He needs a weapons upgrade. Okay, so let's go out, upgrade everybody. So let's start with the guild. He's good. She's good. Reggie Surcoat. Lots of money going in these characters. That's why you get so invested in them, not biting the bullet. Alright. So Reggie, there's somebody in this party that had like a stress problem, but we're gonna get the plus healing skills, and we're gonna get the minus 15% stress and the increased dodge. We're gonna get some sort of damage item on her, and then we're gonna get the increased dodge on there to countermand it. We'll get that on there. And then for our lovely tank, we're gonna get the protection stone. And the max HP. Got +1 Doge. And we've got 2 unnamed people, so if anybody wants to jump in and say hi, then they can get a character named after them. Is the town event? Oh no, that was last week. All right. Let's do it.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Them buffs. All about them.
Wealth beyond measure.
Well, that's fortunate.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Nice. Ha!
Their formation
Always try to
is
prevent
broken.
turns. Wherever
Maintain
possible,
the
prevent the
offensive.
turns.
on, fiend.
So very quickly in
The
this
match
game,
is struck. A blazing star
you end
is
up with
born.
just like this rogues gallery of just incredibly messed up people, which you're starting to see just in us only being like 17 weeks into this playthrough. Like, people just get effed up.
Back to the pit. Another one falls.
Yeah.
Executed with impunity.
All these curios. Creeping cough. What does that do? Minus 20% damage. Holy crap. Rad. That's just what I wanted. Okay, so
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
keep that damage on. Gotta love that mark.
Prodigious size.
So when you
alone
mark
does not
somebody,
dissuade
there's
the
several
sharpened
different
blade.
there's several abilities that can leverage that
As the
mark to do
fiend
increased
falls,
damage.
A
So that's
faint
kind of the
hope
power of the
blossoms.
bounty hunter. Okay, so
Be wary.
we need to swap some
Triumphant pride
abilities here.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
So we're gonna get Dazzling Light in. And we're gonna start using Dazzling Light more often so that we can save on torches.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, I know. So hopefully you're starting to notice that all these characters also have like ways that they interact with the game, not directly related to combat, that are kind of
Continually
interesting.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, why don't you leave my healer? Why don't you leave Reggie Surcoat alone, okay?
Another abomination cleansed
So,
from
Bounty
our
Hunter,
lands.
because of the mark, can be really, really good for a lot of boss fights. Not surprisingly. Why don't you heal yourself? Take a turn off.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. This expedition at least promises success.
So I think we should plan to camp in this room here. So we'll head back the other way. That disease has got to come off of Ken Tamser when we get back. Minus 20% damage is no friggin' joke. Hey, leave my people alone.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So, when you're going back through hallways that you've already gone through, the light decays at a slower rate. Which is nice, because it doesn't punish you for actually trying to explore.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
But yeah. I don't know. After this, we should have our party recovered, so we're going to go back in and
Even
try
the
to do the
cold
profit.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
There's our hunger check.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
The light, the promise of safety.
Gotta disarm them traps. Let's keep it moving. Locked display cabinet. We got keys for that. Woo! This is good. So this shrine has a chance to remove diseases. We're gonna have our leper be the one to interact with it. All right. Yep. him from taking his turn. See if we can get him into the front row. Nope. Okay. Throwing those knives. Hey, why don't you leave my bounty hunter alone? Stop attacking my people.
Annihilated.
I love the theme there. I judge you and strike you with lightning, and it makes me feel better about myself.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Ah, nah. We didn't get the disease removed. Too bad. Would have been nice. I hate these things. Oh. Ruins maggots. Ugh. Yep.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Is it a torch? What is the thing that goes into that? Why can I never remember what the thing is? Screw it. Keep on trucking. Another hunger check. There's a quest location. Getting in there. Oh, that was stupid.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
I was
With a
being
singular
impatient.
purpose.
Didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Oh, that's pretty handy. Alright.
Impressive.
Let's pull you out of position. Let's get the light level up. Watch out.
Precision and
Nice.
power. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This reduced damage on this leper is pretty nightmarish. What is that?
As victories mount, so
Book of
too will
Relaxation.
resistance.
We already have a whistle, so we're gonna put that back.
A handsome reward
Nice.
for a task well performed.
Man, torch management has been weird. I guess I'm just getting more gun shy and using them earlier. So that means the last altar is all the way down here. That guy can't stick around.
Teetering on the
Whoa.
brink, facing the abyss.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on, people. That escalated very quickly. Heal her, please. There we go. Them hooks. Heal. Thank you. Heal. Nice. Death's Door, not great.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Look at that! We got a very rare item on this run. That's so rad. I don't know if I want to interact with any of these curios. Yeah. I'm really not into taking that risk. Yep. Don't crit. Thank God. Nice. Let's see if we can pull somebody out of position.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Phew. You know, for somebody with, like, no dodge, he's dodged a lot of attacks this dungeon. I also like how no one's hitting my tank. Yeah, there we go.
Success so clearly in view.
Alright, so we
Or
don't
is
need
it
any more
merely a
food.
trick of the light?
And then we're gonna do that. We are gonna end that quest. Full dungeon clear. Yep, lots of traits for everybody because lots of stress fluctuations. Okay, so whew, you got 2 traits to remove. Skilled Gambler, Ruins Adventurer, Winded, Clutch Hitter, that's pretty okay. I'd rather have it on something besides a Bestial.
The shuffling dead are silenced.
Oh, we
have
got
claimed
Silence in the
dominion
Crypts
over
again.
the ruins once
So
more.
maybe we can actually do that boss fight now. Okay, so first things first, before I do anything else. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that. That can't be a thing. Who's got really bad traits? Anybody? Let's get rid of Love Interest, even though it's gonna cost me a lot of money. Just because I want to be able to heal you in other ways. So what do people want to see? Would people rather see me do a veteran level dungeon or do the Prophet quest?
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul. The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Oh, right. We have to see if I have more Kool-Aid. I don't. God. But we have our occultist is out of stress relief. So we do. We have access to Kool-Aid. Yeah, so we could do the boss fight. We're getting lots of trinkets too, which is nice. Lots of good trinkets. All right. Wait, how is his stress level still so high? Let's get him that lovely stress thing we just got. In the Book of Relaxation. Lots of stress relief. Alright, so... Holy characters. Holy characters. What do we got? What do we got? Like, I would really prefer not to bring any, like, 0 level people with us. Boneth is pretty good. We could get a stress reliever with us. Get that guy in there. She would be pretty good for this too. You still have your stun chain in that position, right? Yeah. Good. I was gonna say, do we have somebody who's less messed up? Alright, so let's go back to town. So we don't want the bleed. So I think she's good the way she is. Blacksmith weapons upgrades. Let's go through the list. Yeah, he must have smoked some really bad weed. All right. Oh, that was stupid. Lots of stress removal on you. We're probably gonna have to camp pretty quick. For you, double-edged pendant. Oh, right. He can't have the second stress item because he has to have the stun charm. Good thing I remembered that before we actually went. That would have been quite bad. Alright, we got 2 name slots open here. Let's bring more torches this time, just to be safe. Let's bring some holy water. Let's bring 2 shovels and a key.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
So let's go this way first. Liver.
The ground quakes.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Look at these crits. Woo.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nice, a nice eye patch for our man-at-arms. Oh, please. Oh, cool, it shows all the curios. I would have liked one that revealed the boss fight,
The
but
light, the
we
promise
can't
of
have
safety.
everything. Of course, he actually hits the trap, so his stress level goes up. Spadus.
Executed with impunity. Begone, fiend.
Nice. Nice.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Ooh, that hunger check came early.
Another
that Iron
abomination
Swan.
cleansed from our lands.
I'm trying to get more crits on my occultist so I can get the stress level down. I mean, she's gonna go first.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So, let's see if we can get it. No.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, another key. It's probably trapped. Oh, no. Alright, get back into position. I hope we get a map soon, because I'd rather not have to explore this whole place to find... Ooh, tenacity ring.
Another one falls.
Here's my bomb.
A
Nice.
singular strike.
Keeping that stress level down.
Back to the pit.
A lot of room battles this time. Stun her. If we can. Pull him out of position if we can. Iron Swan.
Eradicated.
Stun him. We're just moving everybody around.
Well
Oh, nice.
struck.
Another crit. Get the stress levels down. Yep. Her dodge is so high. Oh, feels good. Why won't you dodge?
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, please. Thank God. Okay, so let's do the boss fight. Let's see how that goes, and then we'll talk about doing other stuff. But let's go ahead and camp, because there's no reason for us not to do
Circle
that.
in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Get the damage up, and that should do it.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright. No. Oh, thank God. A confessional? I haven't seen one of these in a while. Is it holy water? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Boss time!
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
So this is where the heat's gonna come down. So what we're gonna need to do, I can't remember if I can actually do anything to them. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need to just start piling weakening curses onto him. Yep. But it'll do less damage. It'll do less damage the more weakening curse we get on him. Let's shapeshift. More weakening curse. An Iron Swan is, of course, great for this fight. So it's going to do less and less damage the more weakening curse we get on him.
Masterfully executed.
A powerful blow.
Move him a little closer. Get some bleeds on him. Nice. Nice.
A
Nice.
devastating blow.
Just keep on weakening. Yep. Yeah, you gotta heal yourself, bro. Turn off, heal yourself. Don't give yourself bleed. Thank you. Yeah, I know you're stressed out. Ooh, that should do it. Oh, no. Just barely not. That's not great. That's not great. This fight is pretty miserable the first time you do it. If you don't bring a lot of people who can attack the back line, it's pretty terrible.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
All right, so we got a move charm, we got a survival guide, and a consecrated pew. We don't need the food anymore, and we are bailing because we're completely full. So yeah, 2 boss fights down. I feel good about that. Night blindness. Well, the torch is never going to be that low anyway. Nice. Bobageddon coming through.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Ooh, another occultness. Witness. Yeah, we gotta make room for you. I need another... Oh yeah, you're gone.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
All right. So I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I think we did about 2 hours. We did a bunch of good runs. Thanks everybody for watching, and you know, I'm gonna try to keep doing nighttime streams of Darkest Dungeon. And then in addition to that, I'm also doing Hearthy Breakfast, where I play Hearthstone for about an hour before I head into work. So if you're an early riser, you can come hang out with me and play Hearthstone. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.